This is the 10 best free VR games everyone should have on their Quest 3. There's a lot on this list that were initially paid for VR games and now they've become free to play. So you know their quality if people were already paying for them. Number 10, PokerStars VR. This one's for all my gambling fans out there. You can now relive your gambling lifestyle in the virtual world as well as the real world. So sell your house, sell your car, mortgage all your property, because we're going all in on red. A lot of people would actually enjoy this experience and it's a cool one to hang out with friends and just play with props and play with cards and gamble your life savings away. Number 9, Roblox VR. Okay, so I'm not the demographic for Roblox. I've never actually really played the game myself, and I know there's kind of a bit of madness in this game. And you can repeat that inside of VR, woo! Roblox has an absolutely massive community, so if you play Roblox VR, it's cross-platform with all the other versions of Roblox, so there's literally always players to play with and just stand there and look at her. Do whatever Roblox players do. Hey, this game might be for you. Number 8, Blast On. Blast On is a 1v1 fighting game where you really do feel like you're in the Matrix. You're physically having to dodge bullets and shoot your opponent. It kind of feels like you're in the Matrix in a way. This game makes you do a lot of physical movement, so if you're looking to get some exercise while playing VR, this is the game for you. Number 7, First Hands. So this is a demo experience made by Meta, but it's actually a really good game to show off the potential of the Quest 3. This game includes a lot of hand tracking, which is pretty clear. It's called First Hands, and has a lot of mixed reality components in it too that actually look really cool. If you play this game when you initially get a Quest 3, this is a good one to kind of show the potential of what you'll be able to do in other games in the near future. I'd recommend playing this game if you're new to VR because it shows a lot of the mechanics of how VR works, and it also shows off the power and capabilities of the Quest 3. Number 6, Meta Horizon Worlds. Don't kill me for this one. Guys, give it a chance. Meta Horizon Worlds has actually improved massively from what it was a few years back. There's a lot more people playing it now, and there's a lot more games and experience and worlds to check out. And finally, seeing legs! Legs are in the game now. They've been in the game a little while, but this was something that a lot of people wanted, so hey, if you love legs that much, go play Horzion Worlds. It's worth a shot. Number 5 is VRChat. Everyone knows about VRChat, so I'm literally going to be like 10 seconds describing this. VRChat. People dressed as weird avatars, people in weird worlds, and community. That's a good one. That's nice. If you're watching this video, you have to have seen something on VRChat, right? Go in, check it out. You can be whatever you want to be, wherever you want to be, and it's a real strong community feel. But I am putting a warning on that. I would recommend trying out the next game before you try out this one because this one can be a little bit weird at times. Number 4, Rec Room. Okay, Rec Room is more of the kid-friendly version of VRChat. Rec Room is on basically all platforms right now, so there's a huge user base of players to play games with here. Like VRChat or what Meta Horizon Worlds is trying to be, this is the closest thing we have to a metaverse right now, except they don't have legs. They're just floating people like this. That's what they look like. Oh, disgusting. Anyway, I have this higher on the list because in Rec Room, there's a lot more game-oriented experiences, whereas VRChat is more so community, talking to each other experiences. So for me, games are more fun. There's a lot more games to play here and the worlds feel a lot more polished. Both games have lots of community-made worlds, so there's a lot that are definitely not polished, but there are a lot of polished games in here too, with Rec Room Originals, where you can go around in what are they called? Go-karts? They're not go-karts, but they're bigger go-karts with they're bigger go-karts with dangerous engines on the back of them, and that one's actually pretty fun. We also got speedrunners where you can parkour around the map. It's actually really cool. And there's paintball and quasar, laser type kind of things, all that kind of stuff. Okay, now we're getting a little bit more serious, talking about the top 3 right here. What could they be? Woo! The top 3 are definitely worth your time. All of these are ones that I think are great experiences that you can actually spend a lot of time in each of them. There's no point in having all these free VR games if you can't see them clearly, so that's where VR Wave comes in. VR Wave's Quest 3 lenses correct nearsightedness, farsightedness, and astigmatism. Tailor-made precisely to your eye's prescription. Even for people with perfect vision, VR Wave's blue light filters and anti-glare lenses can help protect your eye's health and Quest lenses from scratches. They have a super simple magnetic design to clip over the headset's lenses and a little carry case too. Interested in ordering these? The link is in the pinned comment and down in the description. Thank you so much to VR Wave for sponsoring today's video. Now, back to the list. I'm gonna make a bold statement here, but these next 3 games are games that I actually think you can spend more time in than a huge proportion of the games on the paid Quest store. That's right, these free 3 VR games I think are better than a lot of paid games on the Quest store. So let's get into them. Number 3, Hyperdash. Now this game was originally a paid for game and it became free to play in the recent months. This is one that I really loved. This is one of the first games that I was like, whoa, this is actually difficult that I played in VR. This is a very competitive VR game. This is the fast-paced first-person shooter, and the name Hyperdash just makes sense. It gets you hyper or really sweaty at the end of the games if you don't win one, and you're basically dashing along really quickly. You're grinding on these bars that you can go really quick on, or you're dashing, which is basically like a teleporting mechanic that you can use. You can hold 2 guns at the same time. Trust me, this is a very competitive, not for the faint of heart game. I definitely recommend this if you're into like shooters on console or PC. This is one to pick up and one that you can definitely get a workout in, and one that you'll be gritting your teeth in. This one is like intense when you're gritting your teeth. I've played this game and I mean, they're like, oh, that was so annoying kind of thing. That was really loud, sorry. Apologies. But anyway, that's definitely worth your time. Number 2, let's just say this one involves 1 or 2 or millions of monkeys. It's Gorilla Tag. Obviously, Gorilla Tag's gonna be up here, but now you're probably wondering what's in the number 1 spot. Well, let me just talk about Gorilla Tag first. Don't rush me. Gorilla Tag. It's a phenomenon. This is a VR phenomenon. You're a gorilla or a monkey, as locals call it. That's actually what they call it. This game, people are crazy good at. This is one that I am not good at, that I want to be better at. I've played it quite a bit. I enjoy it. It's a workout. It's one that you should definitely play. It's free to play. Huge player base in this one. You don't actually use the joystick in Gorilla Tag if you don't know about it, so you don't push around like this to move. Let me demonstrate for you. Okay, so I'm not wearing a headset right now, so this is a bad demonstration, but how you move is you literally, you move your arms like this. People are crazy good. They go like this. Literally, it's monkey with no legs. Just imagine me legless, just with arms. That's how you traverse around the game. It's actually a really cool mechanic. The best way to summarize Gorilla Tag is easy to play, hard to master. This game is literally peak statement of what I just said. And finally, on to the number 1 spot of the best free game you should get on your Quest 3. It's a shooter game similar to the massively popular franchise that makes this sound. I think you already know what it is. This is Population 1. That was Fortnite, but this is VR Fortnite. This is Population 1. A battle royale set in VR with a pretty impressive map that you can climb up everything that you see in, and you're able to jump off and glide by holding out your arms like this. You can glide down. It's actually a really cool mechanic in this game. This game gets intense. There's different game modes to check out. There's a sandbox mode to check out, but obviously the main focus of this is the Battle Royale mode. You could sink a lot of time into this game, and similar to Gorilla Tag, I think a lot of people just have their Quest 3s to play games like Gorilla Tag or Population 1. Do you agree with this list? Let me know in the comments. And of course, if you know anyone that would be interested in this video that just got a Quest 3 or already has a Quest 2 or Quest Pro, do send this video on to them because I'm sure they'd love to see some of the free games. Okay, now subscribe for more Quest 3 videos. You've made it this far in the video, you might as well. Give it a like while you're at that.